Welcome. I'm so glad we can be here together this morning once again to practice and really carve out the space and time to be with ourselves in a caring and compassionate way. And as we journey inside this morning, I'd love us to begin with the breathing practice first, and then we'll have some quiet, still time. So I'm going to invite you to close the eyes and begin to draw the awareness inward. And just taking a moment to scan the internal system with loving care and kindness. So when we look within, it helps to mix that awareness with compassion and care. So just taking a brief moment to do a little internal inventory of how the system is right now. And then you can just gently, softly open the eyes. And you can bring one arm out to the side, symbolizing the wing, the two wings of the dove of mindfulness. One wing is awareness. And then you can swim the other arm out to the side very gently, symbolizing the wing of compassion and non-judgment. So we're going to be bringing awareness with non-judgment and compassion. You can lower the arms down. And then we're going to inhale through the nose as we lift up through the elbows first. The hands can kind of drag up. Then we're going to open the mouth for open mouth ujjayi exhalation. A little ocean sound through the mouth as we lower the elbows down first and then the hands follow. Long, slow exhalation. So inhale, swim the arms up, lifting through the elbows first. Inhaling through the nose. And then the elbows fall down first, the hands follow. Good. Inhale, elbows up first. Inhaling through the nose. And then open the mouth, ujjayi exhalation, elbows leading down. Good. And continue for a few more rounds. Feel free to close the eyes. You can either follow my breath pace or you can follow your own. See what serves you most. And after the next exhalation, taking your dear time, you can return the breath back to normal. And just taking a moment to notice any benefits of that breathing practice. Now that we've cleansed the system with the breath a little bit, just taking a moment in stillness to tune in more fully, turning the attention inward, closing the eyes once again or casting the eyes downward slightly, bringing with you a spirit of care and kindness as you journey inward more fully. And taking a moment to just ask the self this question, just asking the parts of yourself, any part of yourself that wants to respond. And then noticing with compassion and care any response that comes in a form of image or sound or voice from inside. So just gently asking, what matters most to me right now? Just listening for any response, any hunch of a response, just listening. And if there is any response, an image or word, or even a little hunch of a response, see if you can just kind of reflect back that response as though you're doing some active listening with yourself. Oh, I hear you. This is what matters most to you right now. And you can ask yourself this question once again. Just sending this query through your system and notice what happens as a response. What matters most to me right now? And just allow yourself to receive any responses that are coming. Any little hunch of a response. It could be the same one again and again, or it might be a different one this time. And then you can offer some active listening back to this part of yourself. I hear that this is what matters most to you right now. I hear you. And one more time, we'll just gently offer the query to your system and just notice what unfolds like little ripples after you offer the question. What matters most to me right now? And see if you can track that response within yourself and just gently reflect back understanding. I hear that. This is what matters most to you right now. Good. And then see if you can imagine serving as the leader of all of these different parts of you, offering some self-leadership to your system. And just see if you might consider some message that you'd like to send to all of the different parts of you that just responded to your query. Kind of rallying the troops inside a little bit. Letting them know some perhaps appreciation for what they care about and what they value. And some form of leadership for moving forward around this value. So just take a few moments and see if there's some message you'd like to offer your system around these things that it deeply values and cares about. If you're not sure where to begin, it can often be helpful to begin with thank you. And it can be helpful to say this message a few times to your system, just really allowing it to sink in, immersing yourself and your system in this message of gratitude and leadership. And then just take a moment to notice how your system is responding to this message of appreciation and leadership. Scanning for benefits. These kinds of messages from your deeper self can be very harmonizing for the system and integrating. And just scanning for any benefits that might feel like a harmonization or an integration. Good. And then you can gently bring the hands together in front of the heart or palms on the heart. And as we journey through our yoga practice together today, we'll do so continuing to drop down into our deeper values, to root into what matters most to us in our lives right now. And allowing that to serve as a compass for us as we move forward in this time. Our deeper roots, our deeper values. And also cleansing and washing free the smaller strivings, as Belaruth Naprasek calls them. Washing away the smaller strivings. So with this intention in body and mind and heart, you can gently, humbly bow the head, allowing the chin to surrender down towards the chest. And just take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests deep, deep within you. And taking a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within your children. See that light within them and bow to it. And taking a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within all beings everywhere without exception. Good. And you can bring the hands together out in front if they're not there already. And then just roll the right ear towards the right shoulder, inviting a nice stretch into the left side of the neck. And you can send the breath to the left side of the neck. And take a deep, rich breath in, cleansing, washing free. And slowly exhale, rolling the chin down towards the chest. Good, and then roll the left ear towards the left shoulder, breathing into the right side of the neck, washing away anything you might be shouldering there, taking responsibility for that no longer serves you, that isn't a conscious choice, but you've just kind of taken it on as a burden. So just breathing into that space and releasing anything that you've been shouldering that no longer serves you to shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, roll the chin down towards the chest. And layering in the breath, inhale right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, left ear towards left shoulder, and continue at your own slow breathing pace. Just washing away anything you've been shouldering or taking responsibility for that isn't a conscious choice, that you've kind of taken on unconsciously, that no longer serves you to take on. We tend to do that as caregivers, as mothers. We tend to take on a lot, often unconsciously, unknowingly. So it can be helpful to consciously shed what we've taken on that isn't our responsibility. Good. And after the next full round, you can bring the head back to center. Good. And we'll come onto the mat, bringing the hands onto the earth. Hands beneath the knees. Hands beneath the knees. It's funny, that would be like this. We would do that. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. And then round the back, tuck the chin, tucking the tailbone under, and you can walk the hands forward an inch or two more to really feel the back body opening. Just releasing anything that you've been holding in your low back that no longer serves you. Good. And then lifting the head, neck, and chest, swinging the buttocks up, pressing the hands down and towards the knees. Releasing anything from the abdomen, the chest that no longer serves you. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth with open mouth ujjayi exhalation. Shedding, shedding, shedding. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest. Maybe engaging Mula Bandha, root lock. And exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest, engaging Mula Bandha, root lock. Squeezing the muscles of the perineum up and in, and on the exhalation, releasing them. And continue a few more rounds. Really focusing on the out breath. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. And then we'll extend the left arm out to the side, and some of you can even lift the left arm up to the sky. Opening the left fingers wide and opening your arms and your heart to your deeper value. What matters most to you right now? Opening your heart wings to what matters most to you right now. Take a nice deep breath into that, whatever it is. And then releasing your smaller strivings on the out breath, open mouth ujjayi exhalation. Slide the back of the left hand onto the floor between the right hand and right knee. And slide it all the way through, lowering your left upper arm down, the left side of the head down. And then you can press the right hand down and away from the right knee, asymmetrically. Good. We're going to keep the right hand and right knee grounded, and we're going to unfold the left wing out to the side and up again. So inhale here, lift the left arm up, open to what matters most to you. And exhale, slide the left arm through, threading the needle pose. Inhale, left arm out to the side and up. And exhale, slide the left arm through with the out breath, open mouth ujjayi exhalation. And continue at your own slow breathing pace, opening to what matters most on the in-breath, and then shedding the smaller strivings on your out-breath. And feel free to follow your own rhythm. You don't need to follow mine. One more round. Good, and then gently unwind. And then we'll do the opposite side. So you can lift the right arm up to the sky. Open your heart wings to the right, opening to what matters most to you. Opening to what you care about deeply right now. Maybe allow a word or phrase to come to mind and heart that symbolizes, that encapsulates something that you care about deeply right now. And then shedding smaller strivings, you can bring the back of the right hand to the floor between the left arm and leg and slide the right arm through, lowering the back of the right arm to the floor, the right side of the head to the floor, and then isometrically press the left hand down and forward away from the left knee. This can deepen the stretch in the back of the right arm and shoulder. Good. And then with a breath, gently unwind, lifting the right arm out to the side and up, opening to what matters most to you. Take a deep breath in with that in mind and heart. And then open the mouth slightly, constrict the throat a little bit, open mouth ujjayi exhalation. As you lower the back of the right hand to the floor, slide it through, lowering all the way down. Good. Inhale, lift the right arm up, opening to what matters most. And then exhale, shedding, shedding, shedding. As you slide the right arm through. Good. A couple more rounds at your own pace. Opening to what matters most on the in-breath. And shedding your smaller strivings with the out-breath. At your own pace, or you can follow mine if you prefer. Nice and slow. Good. And pausing, gently unwinding. And we're going to lower the buttocks onto the heels. And we're going to interlace the fingers back behind us, opening the heart wide. You can even rock the hips forward slightly here, lifting the chest, a little bit of a back bend. Good. And if it's hard to sit on the heels, you can always just sit on the buttocks with the legs crossed out in front. Perfectly fine. Otherwise, from here, we're going to round the back, releasing the arms, and press the belly button towards the spine, and bring the hands to the inside of the knees. And we're going to pull up and out a little bit with the arms to fan the elbows out to the sides and up for an internal rotation of the shoulders. This is going to help stretch the shoulder blade region. Good. So we're going to swim the arms back behind us, rock the hips forward, lift the head, neck, and chest, opening our hearts to what matters most, just taking a few moments with that, and just allow something to arise in your mind or heart, a word or a phrase or an image that symbolizes what matters most to you right now. Clarifying and distilling that again and again and again, even if it's the same thing each time. It's helpful. That's our true north right now to help us navigate this time. Take a nice deep breath into what matters most, and then shedding the smaller strivings. Open mouth ujjayi breath as we press the belly button towards the spine, rounding the back, hands come to the insides of the knees, fanning the elbows out and up. Good. With the breath now, inhale, swim the arms back behind us. Deep breath in. And exhale, rounding the back, shedding the smaller strivings. Inhale, swimming the arms back behind you, opening to what matters most. And then shedding your smaller strivings, and continue at your own slow breathing pace, a few more rounds. Good, and after the next full round, we'll pause with our hands back behind us, arching the back. And then we're going to move into Hare Pose. Hare pose is a little bit tricky, so you can just watch first if you'd like. We're going to lower the forehead down from the seated position of the buttocks on the heels and the arms back behind us, lowering the buttocks down. And then we're going to lift the hips up and roll towards the back of the head without forcing. And then the arms can either stay down or they can lift back up behind us. You could also have the hands on the floor for support if you have any concern at all about your head and neck. You can just have your hands in between the head and the knees. So see what feels good to you, sitting on the heels, interlacing the fingers, lowering the forehead down. And then just lifting the buttocks up, rolling towards the back of the head a little bit. Just taking a few deep breaths in Hare Pose. And you can imagine just releasing anything from the mind, any mental composting that you're needing to do, anything that's swirling around in there that you've taken on as a responsibility that no longer serves you. Just releasing that into the earth and allowing Mother Earth to use that waste for its good. Good. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, gently release. And then you can spread the knees about mat width apart. And extend the arms forward, lowering the forehead down into extended child's pose. And just take a few deep breaths here. Good. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, open mouth ujjayi exhalation for a cleansing. Inhale. And open the mouth, open mouth ujjayi exhalation for washing free. Deep breath in. And open mouth ujjayi exhalation. Good. And then you can bring the arms alongside the legs. Lifting the torso up. And lifting the body all the way up to standing. Nice and slowly, no rush. Taking your dear time. And as we're taking a stand for the first time in the yoga practice, you can take a moment to reroot and recenter into your deeper values. So imagine your deeper value like the soil that the tree of the self is rooting into, or the flower of the self is rooting into. That's your value system down there, and just rooting into it. So maybe it's I care about nurturing relationships, and just rooting into that deep value. It can be helpful to have a short phrase that captures that value, or an image, and just rooting into that value system. Good, and feeling that rootedness, that groundedness lengthen through the legs, drawing energy from the rich soil of the earth up, the vitality, nutrients up into the legs and spine, filling your heart, shoulders pouring back and down, just filling yourself up with this value system. So we're both rooting down into it, and we're inviting this value to swirl around our whole body, immersing ourselves in this value, letting it fill the heart. Shoulders move back and down as the heart opens, and then unite the palms together in front of the heart and extend the arm forward, lifting the arms up and maybe out to the sides a little bit as we arch up and back, lifting up and out of the low back. And just take a few deep breaths, opening your arms and heart to this value. This is what I care about most right now. This is what I care about most right now. Just opening to your true north again and again and again. This is what matters most to me. Good. Take a nice deep breath into that as you open your heart and your arms to this. And exhale, hinge forward and bow down. Bow down to this deep value of yours. Good. And then allow all of the smaller strivings to be just washing off the back, rolling off the back like a waterfall. Just releasing anything else that doesn't matter so much, just washing clean. Like maybe the house being really, really clean doesn't matter so much right now. Even if it's usually a value, maybe it's not a deeper value right now. Just letting all the smaller strivings wash away as we bow down to this deeper value system. Good. And then fingertips in line with the toes, and step the left foot far back, left knee raised or lowered, lifting the head, neck, and chest. Opening the heart. Opening the heart to what matters most. And just honoring your system. Thank you. Thank you for caring about this. Thank you for caring about this and for helping me to focus in on this that matters most to me. So once again, a message of thanks to your system for what it values. Just honoring the system for valuing this. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. You can squeeze everything up and in. Inner thighs, perineum up and in. And then release gently as you step the right foot back, either into plank pose or downward dog or all fours. See what serves you best and most this morning. And you can always shift between a few. And just taking a few breaths in the pose, just feeling yourself here. Shedding whatever no longer serves you, shedding the smaller strivings. Good, and then from here we'll come forward, knees just in chin, either slithering or Ashtanga Pranam, coming forward and up into Cobra or Upward Dog. And just take a few deep breaths. On the in-breath, rising. On the out-breath, open mouth, Ujjayi exhalation. Deep breath in. And on the exhalation, long, slow, Ujjayi exhalation through the mouth. And continue. And after the next full round, you can pause. And press the hands into the earth, lifting the hips up high, downward facing dog. And feeling free to bend one knee and then the other knee. Nice and slowly transitioning so you can take a moment to pause and feel the sensations that are there. Nurturing the relationship with your own dear body. And of course, resting at any time. You can always lower the knees down to rest at any time. This is an isometric strengthening pose.
So it is quite demanding even though we're not moving so much. Good, and then you can look between the hands and step the left foot forward between the hands. It's perfectly fine if that takes 2 steps to get the foot forward. Lifting the head, neck, and chest, opening the heart to what you care about most in your life right now. Clarifying that, distilling that. Naming it in your mind and heart. This is my deep value. This is my true north right now. No matter what's happening around me, no matter what's unfolding out there, this is what matters most in here. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Draw the perineum up and in. Mula Bandha root lock, lifting the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot. Feeling free to bend the knees, humbly bowing down to this deep value. It's orienting to be focusing on this deep value system of yours. When so much out there in the world is changing and uncertain, we can come back to what matters most to us as a helpful orientation to help us navigate this time. So just bow down to your deep value system with gratitude and thanks. Good, and then lengthen through the low back, lifting the arms forward and up. Standing tall first, lifting up and out of the low back first. And then we might begin to arch back, spreading the arms and fingers wide, opening to this value from our heart, letting this value fill our whole body, our whole system. Opening to this value. Yes. This is what I care about most. This is what matters most to me right now. Take a nice deep breath into it and exhale, palms to the heart. And we'll move through this round of the sun salutations, offering open mouth ujjayi exhalation on the out breath, which is not what we usually do in this class, so it will be a little bit different, with a focus on really cleansing and washing free and releasing the smaller strivings. So exhale fully. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to what matters most. And then open mouth, slightly constrict the throat a little bit. Open mouth ujjayi exhalation as we bow forward, releasing smaller strivings. Inhale, right foot back, lift head, neck, and chest, open the heart to what matters most. And exhale, left foot back, downward dog or plank or all fours. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog, breathing in through the nose. And exhale, bow down, open mouth ujjayi exhalation. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lifting head, neck, and chest, opening the heart to what matters most. And then exhale, left foot forward, shedding what no longer serves you. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to what matters most to you in your life right now as your true north. And exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to what matters most, your deeper values. And exhale, bowing down, shedding, rinsing smaller strivings. Inhale, left foot back, lifting head, neck, and chest, opening to what matters most to you. And exhale, right foot back, downward dog or plank. Shedding smaller strivings. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Shedding, washing free. Inhale, left foot forward, lifting head, neck, and chest. And exhale, right foot forward, bowing the head. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, taking a few deep breaths. And exhale, palms to the heart. Good. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening your arms and heart to what matters most to you in your life. Yes. And exhale, shedding, rinsing free of smaller strivings. Inhale, right foot back, lift head, neck, and chest. Open your heart to what matters most. And exhale, left foot back into plank or downward dog. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog, opening your heart to what matters most. And exhale, downward facing dog, shedding, washing free. Inhale, right foot forward, lifting the heart to what matters most to you. And exhale, left foot forward, bow the head down, shedding. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening your heart to what matters most. Yes, and exhale, palms to the heart. Pausing here. And just taking a moment to recalibrate. Noticing warmth of body, noticing pace of breath, noticing beating of your own dear heart. Reminding you how healthy and alive and vital you are right now. Scanning for health throughout the system. And thanking the system for keeping you so healthy and well. Thanking the system for working on your behalf to keep you functioning well. And we're going to just gently spread the legs apart. You can step the feet apart on the mat so you have some sticky grip. And then you can bring the hands onto the low back, palms on the back with fingertips pointing down and squeezing the elbows towards each other, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other, pressing the hips forward, lifting head, neck, and chest, and take a few deep breaths, opening your heart to what matters most to you. You can draw the perineum up and in here for more stability internally as we arch back. Just opening your heart wide, breathing into this open heart. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, open mouth ujjayi exhalation as we hinge forward from the hips. Hands slide down the thighs, onto the shins, maybe the ankles, bowing down. Good, and we're going to lift up a little bit, hands to the floor, breathing in through the nose. And then open mouth ujjayi exhalation. And the hands can walk back towards the wall behind you on the floor. Inhale, walk the hands forward, lifting head, neck, and chest. And allow for a cleansing open mouth ujjayi exhalation as you walk the hands back. Inhale, walk the hands forward, breathing through the nose, lifting the torso up. And exhalation, bowing down. Good, and then just pause there for a few breaths. Just surrendering what no longer serves you. Just let it go. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow for a long, slow exhalation through the mouth. And then you can heel toe the feet in a little closer, about hip width apart. And then lower the knees down, coming onto the knees, kneeling, buttocks away from the heels. And you can bring the hands onto the earth out in front on all fours facing this direction. And then you can bring the right foot out to the right. And I don't think I'm mirror imaging you. So you can be opposite. You'll just be opposite of me. Okay. So right foot is out to the right and walking the hands towards the knee, lifting the torso up. Bring the right hand onto the right thigh and lift the opposite arm up to the sky. Good. So take a nice deep breath in here and then exhale, lean to the right, lean towards the outstretched leg and feel the tug on the left hip, low back region. Good. And just open the left side of your heart to what matters most to you. And you can rotate the head towards the left. Just opening to what matters most to you as we stretch open gently. Take a nice deep breath in, clarifying what matters most to you in your life right now. And then exhale and gently bring the arms out to the sides. And we'll slowly, slowly lower down to the left. We're going to be engaging the lateral obliques, strengthening the muscles that support the back. Lowering the left hand down eventually, lifting the right arm up, and then bringing the right arm alongside the right ear. And you can press down through your right heel as you stretch out through your right fingertips to help really lengthen through the right hip. You can invite the right shoulder back a little bit and even look up towards the sky, opening the right side of the body, opening to what matters most. Good. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth, open mouth ujjayi exhalation as we lift the body back up. Now we're going to flow with the breath. So inhale here, in through the nose, and then exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, arms out to the sides. And then exhale, lower down to the left, away from the outstretched leg. Inhale, lift the torso up, breathe in through the nose, opening your arms and heart to what matters most. And then exhale, cleansing, washing free as we lean to the right. Inhale, arms out to the sides, opening arms and heart to what matters most. And then cleansing, washing free as we lower down, away from the outstretched leg. Good. And then one more time coming up, deep breath in, open the arms and heart to what matters most. And this time we're going to land the hands forward out in front, onto the earth out in front again. And we'll just do some cat-cow with the leg outstretched. So inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, open mouth ujjayi exhalation as we round the back. Inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Breathe in through the nose. And open mouth ujjayi exhalation. Cleansing, washing free. Good. A few more rounds at your own pace. Distilling, filtering, like an inner filtration system. The biggest things that matter most can stay inside us, and everything else can just wash away. Good. After the next exhalation, you can bend the right knee next to the left once again. And then we'll extend the left leg out to the left and walk the hands towards the knee, lifting the torso up. And again, I'm probably not mirror imaging you, so if it gets confusing to watch me, you can just kind of close your eyes or really tune into your own right and left. So bring the left hand onto the outstretched leg and lift the right arm up to the sky. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, lean to the left, taking a few deep breaths here as we open the right side of the body, the right side of the heart. You can press the right knee down to lift up through the right side of the chest, and then look up towards the right elbow and beyond. Good. Opening up to what matters most. It's safe to open to what matters most. It's helpful to open up to what matters most. It's orienting. Take a nice deep breath in to what matters most to you right now. Yes, and then exhale, bring the arms out to the sides and just a full embrace. Arms open, heart open, opening to what matters most. Good, then engaging the lateral obliques as we slowly lower the right hand down. Nice and slowly, especially the first time. And eventually right hand lowers, left arm lifts, and then left arm can move alongside left ear. You can press down through the heel on the left foot and reach out through the fingertips on the left hand to feel that stretch in the left hip. And then rotate the head to look up and out, opening up to what matters most. Yes, good. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, arms out to the sides, lifting the torso up slowly, pausing here in a wide open embrace to what matters to you. Good, now we're going to change the rhythm of the breath. So we're going to inhale here as we open to what matters most. And on the exhalation, we'll cleanse and washing free as we lower the left hand down, right arm up, maybe looking up past the right elbow. Inhale, arms out to the sides, opening to what matters most. And then kind of like windshield wipers, we're going to cleanse and wash free as we lower down to the right. Inhale, arms out to the sides, opening to what matters most. Exhale to the left, washing free. Inhale, arms out to the sides, opening to what matters most. And exhale to the right, washing free. Good, and coming back up to center. And then this time we're going to lower the hands forward and down. So one author says that this is helping us to cleanse the doors of perception. We're cleansing the doors of perception. So we're clarifying what matters most to us. So round the back, tuck the chin. And then lifting the head, neck, and chest, swinging the buttocks up. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Maybe engage Mula Bandha root lock here. And then release root lock as we open the mouth. Open mouth ujjayi. Exhalation as you round the back. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest, engaging Mula Bandha root lock. And then exhale, cleansing the doors of perception. Rounding the back. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest, engaging Mula Bandha root lock. And then cleansing the doors of perception. Good. And then come back to center. Lowering the left knee next to the right. And then you can lower the buttocks towards the heels, forehead towards the earth. And either have the arms extended or nice and cozy, bring the arms alongside the legs, or even in between the legs, hands by the feet, if that feels nourishing and comfortable enough for you. So Belaruth Naprasek writes, "Just give me this, a rinsing out, a cleansing free of all my smaller strivings, so I can be true to my purpose, all my energies aligned behind my deepest intention. And give me this, a quieting down, a clearing away of the internal ruckus, so I can hear the huge stillness in my heart and feel how I pulse with God's great singing ocean. Just feeling how you are a part of Mother Earth, of the great creation of life. Just feeling ourselves connected to something so much bigger than our small selves as we rest here in Child's Pose. Relaxing into our deepest intentions. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, constrict the throat slightly. Good. And then you can gently lift the head, neck, and chest. And you can bring the legs out in front. Actually, let's lift the buttocks away from the heels once again. A little mini back bend. Once again, hands onto the low back, squeezing the elbows towards each other. Draw the perineum up and in. Press the pubic bone forward. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a few deep breaths, opening the heart to what matters most to you. Feeling free to reach the hands for the heels. It's helpful to curl the toes under if you're going to do that, but also feel free to stay with the back supported by the hands. One more deep breath in, breathing into your spacious, open heart. And then exhale, gently rise. And coming onto the hands and knees for a few breaths, and then feeling free to do some cat-cow. Maybe 1 or 2 rounds, and then feeling free to move more organically through elbows, hips, head, neck, swimming forward and back a little bit. Just being more fluid in the body, not thinking about how it's going to move, just letting it move however it would like to. You can close the eyes and just tune into your own body's movements, not needing to do what I'm doing, just seeing how your own dear body would like to move. Good. And then we can lower the buttocks towards the heels, forehead towards the earth, and just take another breath here in Child's Pose. Deep breath in through the nose. And one nice long cleansing breath, open mouth Ujjayi, breath through the mouth. Good, lifting head, neck, and chest. And you can invite the legs out in front. And we're going to bend the right knee, right foot to the floor. And then we're going to lift the left leg up into a half boat pose. And you can either wrap the hands around the left thigh and draw the leg towards the chest a little bit, or you can wrap the hands around the calf if the leg feels like it's okay straight. Some of you might even wrap your right pointer finger and thumb around your left big toe, or take hold of the foot. So you can either be here with the arms forward, hands can be under the thigh, calf, around the big toe, or you can have the hands around the foot. See what serves you. Lifting through the chest. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale fully. Good. And feel free to bend the knee. We're going to bring the right hand to the outer edge of the left side of the foot, the pinky toe side of the foot. So right hand on the pinky toe side of the foot. Feel free to bend the knee a lot in order to do that. Some of you might have the leg straight. And then we're going to rotate for our twist. We're going to rotate towards the left. Left arm opens out to the left. And open the arms and heart. Left palm can be up and open. So it's an external rotation of the shoulder, opening up to what matters most to you in your life. Take a nice deep breath in. Yes, and then exhale, fully come back to the leg. Maybe lift it up a little bit, lift up through the chest, lift up through the heart, and then exhale, fully lowering the left leg down. And then the right knee can just fan out to the right for Janusirsasana. Inhale, lengthen through the chest and the low back. And then exhale, just melt over the left leg, bowing down. Staying in loving relationship with the body, no matter what's happening in the pose. Allowing the relationship to take precedence over the task or the pose. The relationship with the body to take precedence. Good, and take a nice deep breath in. And a long, slow exhalation. Good, and then lift the torso up. And we'll bend both knees, soles of the feet on the floor. And we'll lift the right leg up, half boat pose. You can wrap the hands around the right thigh, around the calf or ankle. Some of you might have the left pointer finger and thumb take hold of the big toe. Or you might wrap the hands around the foot. See what feels best for you. You can also have the arms out to the sides. Good, and then we're going to bring the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. You can bend the right knee as much as you need to in order to make that happen. Some of you will have the legs straight, some of you will have it bent. Either way is fine. And then we're going to rotate for our twist out to the right. Bringing the right arm out to the right. Rotate the palm up. This is an external rotation of the shoulder. It helps to open the chest and heart more fully, and then you can look towards the right. Just take a few deep breaths. Opening your heart to what matters most right now. That's our true north, our orienting principle that will carry us through this time. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, fully, gently unwind. And feeling free to lift the right leg up a little higher if you'd like, if that's available to you. And then exhale, slowly lowering the right leg down. And the left leg can fan out to the left for Janusirsasana, squaring the hips forward, lengthening through the low back. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, hinge forward from the hips, bowing down. Nowhere to get to. Nothing that needs to be accomplished. Simply noticing the sensations that are unfolding in the pose and practicing, offering your self-care, whatever position the body's in right now. Good. Scanning for health throughout the system, and thanking the system for keeping you healthy and well enough to be here with us today to practice together. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale fully. Good, lifting the torso up. And then you can bend both knees out to the sides a little bit. Bring the hands onto the earth, back behind you. Rock the hips forward, draw the perineum up and in for that internal support. Lifting head, neck, and chest. Opening the heart, taking a few deep breaths here. Opening the heart to what matters most. This is what matters most to me. This is my orienting principle. Take a nice deep breath into what matters most. And then exhale, straighten the legs, hinge forward from the hips, and bow down humbly. Just give me this, a rinsing out, a cleansing free of all my smaller strivings, so I can be true to my purpose, all my energies aligned behind my deepest intention. And give me this, a quieting down, a clearing away of the internal ruckus, so I can hear the huge stillness in my heart and feel how I pulse with God's great singing ocean. Exhale fully. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth slightly for exhaling. Open mouth ujjayi exhalation. Good. And then gently rise and lift the arms open and up. And take a few deep breaths, opening up to some support from higher self, higher power, with helping you stay aligned with your deepest intentions. Good. Take a nice deep breath into that support. Yes. And then exhale, lean back a little bit. Spread the heart wings wide. Spread the arms wide as you offer each other a wish and support to stay in touch with your deepest intentions. Sending a spirit of care to each other. Sending love and support that you may stay aligned with your deepest intentions through this time. Good. Letting yourself feel the care of each other as we slowly lower all the way down. And you can hug the knees into the chest and rock or be still. Or you can even move into Ananda, Balasana, Blissful baby pose by taking hold of the outer edges of the feet and knees towards the armpits. See what serves you. Good. Deep breath in through the nose. Nice cleansing breath through the mouth. Good. And then you can release. You can bring the knees towards the chest again if they're not there already. Bringing the arms out to the side, spreading your heart wings wide. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth ujjayi. Exhalation as knees go to the right, head rolls heavy on the floor to the left. Good. Inhale, knees to the chest, head to center. And exhale, knees to the left, head rolls heavy on the floor to the right. Inhale, knees to the chest, and continue at your own slow breathing pace. And continue at your own slow pace. A few more rounds. Good. And after the next full round, you can pause and prepare for final relaxation. Maybe some of you will want to sit next to the wall and then swing the legs up the wall for legs up the wall pose. Or you can put your feet on the couch or on a chair. If you have a couch or chair nearby, you can cover yourself with a nice blanket so you stay warm during the relaxation phase. So take a nice deep breath in, scrunch up the face, make fists with the hands, point the toes, lift arms and legs a little bit. Actively releasing on the out breath. Deep breath in, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, stretching the jaw, open the eyes, lay fingers, stretch toes. Good. Actively relaxing, actively releasing, actively letting go of tension. And just allowing yourself to rest deeply, softening into the space around you. actively relaxing, actively releasing, actively letting go. Very gently invite the awareness back to the breath. Yes, and take a nice, deep, rich breath in. And open the mouth for a long, slow, open mouth Ujjayi exhalation. Good. Gently invite the awareness back to the physical body, slowly re-inhabiting the physical self. And then you can roll over onto the side and just curl up in a curled up fetal position for a moment's rest. Just lovingly beholding yourself and all that your system has been through over the last few weeks and months. Just giving care to the self and your system. You can even say to your system, I care about you. I'm here for you. Thank you for being here in support of me. Thank you for being here in support of me and my family. And then you can press the hands into the earth, lifting the torso up. Coming to a comfortable seated position, closing the eyes, checking the posture, maybe bringing hands to heart. Just as we did in the beginning of the practice, just take a moment to take a gentle, loving inventory with compassionate eyes looking inside and just noticing what's there now. Scanning for any benefits of the practices that we engaged in today. Just as we did at the beginning of the practice, see if you might take a moment to send a loving message of gratitude and thanks and leadership to all the different parts of your system that are working in service of you. This could be on a physical level, the heart, the skin, the organs, the abdominal organs and digestive organs, the systems, the respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, the circulatory system. It could also be the different parts of you, the different subpersonalities working
in support of your system. So just taking a few moments to offer the different parts of you thanks and some message of leadership around your deeper values. And then just take a moment to notice how that feels for your system. To receive this message of appreciation and leadership from you and your deep self, your capital S self. In honor of being self-led, capital S self-led, in honor of really distilling what matters most to us and allowing that to orient us during this time. In honor of this, we offer ourselves and each other and all beings everywhere a deep, humble bow and namaste. Namaste.